A banking software initially designed for desktop users later needs mobile banking support and biometric authentication and UPI integration. Okay. So impact of requirement changing engineering challenges, that is requirement creep, increased development cost, delay in project completion and rework and redesign. Software complexity. As software size increases, managing complexity become extremely difficult. Okay. So software complexity measure how difficult a system is to understand, maintain, and modify. Okay. Often manifesting as convoluted code, tangled dependencies, or high functional requirements. It arises from initial and accidental factors, okay, leading to increased technical security vulnerabilities and maintenance costs. Source of complexity, large code base, multiple modules, distributed architecture, or inter-module dependencies, or concurrency and parallelism. Next is type of complexity, that is structural complexity, computational complexity, cognitive complexity, and integration complexity. So first is structural complexity, complexity in software architecture. Complexity in software architecture. So structural complexity related to the code organization. Okay, this is related to code organization. Here it includes dependencies between components. Okay, including coupling and cohesion. Okay, we have discussed coupling and cohesion. Coupling means dependencies between components. Okay, or cohesion means how focused a module is. Okay, so structural complexity related to code organization, codes organization, including coupling and cohesion. Okay, or next is computational complexity. So complexity of the algorithm. So it measures how difficult code is for human to understand and affecting maintenance and debugging speed. Okay, cognitive complexity, difficulty in understanding code. Okay, after that, integration complexity, complexity during subsystem integration. Okay, clear. Next is software maintenance challenges. Software maintenance challenges is critical or costly and complex phase involving defects repair, adaptation, and improvements. Okay. Software maintenance consume a major portion of software cost after deployment. So it is a very critical costly, and complex phase. Software maintenance challenges phase. Okay. So here types of software maintenance: corrective, adaptive, perfective, and preventive. Corrective, fixing bugs. Adaptive means adapting to new environments. Perfective means improving performance and features. Or preventive means improving maintainability. Okay. So software maintenance is a continuous process that occurs throughout the entire life cycle of the software system. Goal of software maintenance is to keep the software system working correctly, efficiently, and securely. Okay. This can also include fixing bugs, adding new features, improving performance, or updating the software to work with new hardware or software. Clear? It is a important it is important to have a well-defined maintenance process in place, which include testing and validation, version control and communication with stakeholders. Clear? So process of finding and fixing error and problem in the software, that is bug fixing. Okay. Or next is, that is corrective. Okay. Adaptive means adapting to new environment. Adapting to new environments. So the software system, this involves modify the software system to adapt it to changes in the environment. Okay. Such as changes in hardware or software or other government policies and business rules. Okay. Means changes, adapting to new environments, adapt it to change in the environments. So यहाँ पर आपका हार्डवेयर सॉफ्टवेयर चेंज हो सकता है, गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसीज चेंज हो सकता है, बिजनेस रूल चेंज हो सकता है. ओके.
हाँ? दो ही लिखो है.
क्लियर. After that, perfective, improving performance feature, improving performance and feature. So this involves improving functionality, performance, and reliability, and restructuring the software system to improve changeability. Okay, here improve reliability, functionality, and performance. That is perfective maintenance challenge. And last is preventive. So what is preventive? Improving maintainability. So this involves taking measures to prevent future problem,
भाई तो कम ही बताओ.
such as optimization, updating, documentation, reviewing and testing the system, and implementing preventive measures such as backups. Okay, so improve maintainability. Here challenges: latency, code understanding,
सर दर्द कर रहा हूँ रिकॉर्डिंग कर
poor
रहा हूँ.
documentation, technology obsolescence, and dependency management, and regression errors. So nearly 60 to 80% of software lifecycle cost may occur during maintenance. Fourth is security challenges.
वो हमें ना समझे भैया पानी भाई।
भाई
अबे नो नो लगो पानी अभी समझ टेस्ट हो के लिए वहाँ पर ये पहले कहीं तो है।
Software challenges.
तो मैं चीनी डालो तो वहाँ पर
Fourth phase is security challenges.
ओके ये तो
शील्ड सारे नहीं
ले हो कतई ले हो
नजमपुर वाले चलेंगे दौड़ते हैं समझे साया ब्लाउज उठाए ठीक निकल ले पथरी गले आना नहीं लाइन में
Security challenges, you know,
ये सुबह ढूंढ
modern software systems face continuous cyber threats.
लेना हो सुबह बच्चा
अच्छा
के ऊपर गोरी हाथ में गोरी हाथ नहीं
Security threats such as malware attacks, cross-site scripting, or data breaches, or ransomware, and unauthorized access or SQL injection.
हम्म
भराव वाली मट्टी है
भराव की मिट्टी है एक मारे
लेटिंग ट्रोन ने बढ़ी होगा
तो बात
जब लग चल रहे जब लग चल रही तो क्या धन्य बाबत के लेटरिन ऊपर
Okay.
बनाए हुए कि एक नीचे बना हुआ
Or security requirements here: confidentiality, integrity, availability, authentication, authorization, and non-repudiation.
टैंक के नीचे बनो आराम से
जब ये अंदर थोड़ा थोड़ी है
Or example here, that is an e-commerce website storing customer payment information must implement secure encryption
कुछ ले गई
protocol.
गो भूसा ये तो प्राइस है गो तो दवाइयाँ घड़े देखन जाते बुआ कौन बुआ है कितनी देर में जब भगे हैं, उनको ये मन है ओ बुआ बुआ
So security challenges are dominated by the rapid expansion of digital attacks surfaces and sophisticated AI-driven threats and complex geopolitical tensions.
काम पे
So here key threats included ransomware,
मुझे सिंधी का मैं बस स्टॉप पे
uh,
हैं
किरेले के लन
or other
काय से
malware attacks, cross-site
रेलवे
scripting,
पे गुड़गांव
unauthorized access, SQL injection,
रेलवे स्टेशन जयपुर से फिर हमने एक लोकेशन मांगी थी
or others such as cloud configuration and supply changes,
स्टेशन है 15 10 किलोमीटर दूर है इंद्र तो रसूला है
data privacy, and
अंदर कहाँ घुसे
integrity security strategy,
पागल ले
स्टेशन से हम 6 किलोमीटर अंदर गए थे
हाँ तो वहाँ तीर लोकेशन देखेंगे
or require for security requirement here such as confidentiality, confidentiality, integrity, availability, authentication, and
जयपुर में
authorization,
मेट्रो किस लिए
and
बनी है
non-reputations.
वो बन रही है लाइन उधर साइड बनी है हमारे इधर बन नहीं है
अच्छा जयपुर किराया कैसे
Next is
मेट्रो तो लोग कई तो मेट्रो चले
scalability challenges. Software must support increasing users,
हैं
data, and transactions day by day.
यहाँ
Okay.
तो
So
यहाँ तो
scalability issue arise when a system process or network fails to handle growing loads, okay, such as increased user traffic. So increasing user traffic or data, large data volume or a transaction frequency.
मंगाई तो
So without significant performance degradation, so uh, here key issues include performance, high database latency, accessible cost, or resource shortage. Resource shortage such as memory limitation, CPU or memory, okay, or architectural limitations such as that prevent efficient growth. So here scalability problems such as server overload. So here centralized component is insufficient code or database lookups that limit throughputs, causing, for example, slow data processing or slow loading content. Okay, so server overload. So that's why slow data processing or slow load content. After that, database bottleneck. So जैसे डेटा वॉल्यूम ग्रो होगा, एज डेटा वॉल्यूम ग्रो, so relational databases can become bottleneck and requiring specialized approaches like uh,
आटे फेर दे
catching to manage load.
वही तो है आटा
After memory limitations, so there is a resource shortage. So need of extra memory, CPU or memory.
पानियों में मिला के पिए
So insufficient resource use increase in infrastructure cost. Okay, or network congestion. So network as traffic grow, you know, as traffic grow, network may struggle with increased demand and particularly with distributed components that face latency. Okay,
निकर वो ही होमगार्ड बोल
as
रहा है
traffic grow.
एक कौन कहना है 30 के ऊपर एक कौन है
So your type and description such as vertical scalability
होमगार्ड
आप कॉलिंग ले लो
or
अरे आओ ना
it means increasing hardware capacity, horizontal scalability, adding more machines, or elastic scalability, this dynamic resource allocation.
झूठी बोल तो ये फसाए वही गर्मी में समय मालूम आदमी झूठी बोल देता हूँ वहाँ कर दे ना मानता हूँ कहती हाँ भैया ले आओ
So vertical scaling limits trying to increase capacity by adding more power
झूठी बोल दे तो किस
to a single machine rather than adding more machines.
इतनी थोड़ी पिया था मैं हम मंगा दिए वो अलग बात है कि हमें इतनी
Okay.
थोड़ी पिया था
अपने में
So here vertical scalability means
डाल ले थोड़ी थोड़ी ले
trying to increase capacity by adding more power, such as CPU.
अंदर जाएगा मैं डाल मारो दंगे रहियो इसे मौज करियो और कदू
Machines.
ऐसे तुम सुना लग सुबह तेल लगा रहे तो मंगा ही नहीं होना
देख चोर झाला
Adding here more machines
कौन का मंगाई
which hits a cost-effective selling.
लोगों का मन खराब
Example here, social media applications must handle millions of concurrent users.
चला गिलास में चलो अंदर
This is called as scalability challenges. Okay, software must support increasing users, large data volume, and transaction.
कहाँ तक उठाइयो मन तक यहाँ तक उठाइयो
And after that, testing challenges.
रोड वाले खुद पूरी करी हैं
We have discussed already different types of testing, unit testing, integration testing, system testing, and regression testing, etc.
पूरा
Okay,
हाँ पूरा गड्ढा भरो
there is a challenges. Software
यहाँ तक
testing
भरो
challenges
प्यार ले
like time constraints, environment inconsistencies, and
ए
poor testability.
एक ऊपर गजक दिए हैं वो ही तो रोड वाले बताएं
So testing, there is a testing. Modern software system is increasingly complex. Reason is distributed environment, multi-platform
बीचों बीच में बनाई थी
capabilities, or large input space and real-time constraints, or AI-based unpredictable output.
आओ कहाँ जा रहे इतनो काम कर दो अकेले दम दहेरा थोड़ा काम चाहे रहा दो
Types of testing, unit testing include means individual module testing here, or integration testing, interaction test, interaction testing, system testing means complete system validation, or acceptance testing means customer validation.
हम तो नहीं लेकिन वहाँ के बाहर ले आ रहे ना नहीं कर रहे
Types of testing, these four, five types of testing.
डब्बा लगे तो सारा है रोज मैं हाईवे रही हटा ले मेरा कम हो उसको थोड़ी हो
So this is also a critical phase of software development life cycle that ensure a software application works correctly and meets user requirements. It helps identify defects and improve the overall quality, reliability, and performance of the software.
और इतने में रू है मालूम ये सवेरे से इलाज हुई थी एक मट्टी थी ये रेलवे का अब वो खाना ही है आपकी किन्ना में
Rapid technology change.
हालो ज्यादा है यार हालो हाँ नहीं जा रहा भरत भाई गए आइया आती सवेरे ने
So technology evolves rapidly, making existing system obsolete. Example here, transition from monolithic to microservice architecture, shift from an premise to cloud system, and evolution from traditional database to NoSQL system. So changes, challenges, continuous learning requirement,
कहाँ आते हैं?
frequent
कहाँ
framework
पे?
updates, migration difficulties, and compatibility.
यो राई खोदा दुनिया रोड रोड तेरे और लिए तो बरोबर है
लेबलिंग ली है ना रोड की?
हाँ जहाँ ऊंचा खाली है वो बरोबर कर दूँ
हाँ वही रोड रोड की लेबलिंग ली है।
अब बरोबर लिए तो जब मिट्टी तो खाली ले जाएंगे
हाँ
गिट्टी नहीं पड़ी
हाँ गिट्टी पड़ी है
At
वही
last is
पड़ी है।
वाली गिट्टी पड़ी
distributed and cloud computing challenges.
है
तो वो तो अंदर
पलटवा ले
अंदर पलटवाई है।
ना पल ऊपर करवा ले कोई तो हमारी यहाँ कर दे हम अपने को ऊपर कर लेंगे
कहीं छोड़ वही छोड़ू तो है उतनी प्रधान जी की ना ही है। है तो प्रधानमंत्री की पड़ी है।
Architecture face
उधर थोड़ी इधर ही कर सके ये जो भी है।
challenges like data security, vulnerabilities, network latency,
इतनी नहीं है।
and vendor
ये नहीं है।
lock-in, etc.
हाँ?
Here challenges such as network, fault tolerance, synchronization, data consistency,
पेड़ नहीं रहे फिर छाए नहीं रहे फिर अगर वो रहे
resource allocation, service orchestration. Okay. Network and fault or synchronization, data consistency. So here all computers or all node in a distributed network show the exact same data simultaneously is difficult. This forces team to balance strong consistency against system availability. Okay. And here fault tolerance, fault. So distributed system require complex coordination protocols to consistency, handle instances where individual nodes means computer or hardware component fail, ensuring the entire network stay online.
ना
Or other challenges here, resource allocation, CPU, memory, and other hardware, software allocations, or service orchestration. Cloud issues, challenges here, vendor lock-in means dependency on cloud provider, data privacy, sensitive data exposure, or downtime means service availability issues, or multi-tenancy means shared infrastructure risks. So there is so many data security and privacy challenges. Okay. Our next topic is software maintenance. Software maintenance is the modification of a software product after delivery to correct a fault, improve performance, or other attributes, or adapt the product to a modified environment. Okay, so software maintenance means after it has been delivered to customer. So it is also a critical phase in the SDLC element involved here. Okay, so maintenance phase after delivered to customer. Okay, a sustainability mechanism, a quality assurance activity, risk management process, a life cycle optimization strategy. Software deployment. After that, problem occur, problem change request, impact analysis, change specification, system modification, verification and testing, and then release management and update version. So software maintenance is a continuous process that occurs throughout the entire life cycle of the software system.
कहाँ है? ना ही भी है।
Okay, and we have already discussed types of maintenance. Or challenges in software maintenance. Challenges in software maintenance include legacy system, highly complex regression issue, technical debates, and limited documentation and security risks. So first is old system may lack power, documentation, and modularity. Highly complex, larger database code become difficult to understand unintentionally affect other module. This is a regression issue. And technical debt means poor design decision, increase future maintenance cost, or limited documentation means absence of updating documents, complicate maintenance activities, and security risk. Here, uh, older software may contain vulnerabilities and outdated dependencies. Or next is cost distribution in software maintenance. So, 60 to 80% of cost, there's a cost issue in software maintenance. So typically maintenance effort distribution, effective maintenance usually dominates because software continuously evolves according to according to user expectation and business growth. So maintenance type here corrective means there is a cost 20%, adaptive means there is a cost 25%, perfective maintenance there is a cost 50% and preventive cost is a 5%. Okay, is screen visible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, our next topic is reliability and availability model in software engineering. Okay, we will discuss this topic in next lecture. Okay, okay, wait. Okay, your attendance card has been saved successfully. Thank you, and rejoin this lecture again at 8 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.